Hello and welcome back to my channel. So I have here today that just arrived. These are the mass market versions of the Mystic Palette Tarot and the muted Mystic Palette Tarot. Now I do have the indie version of the muted, and I'm going to do a comparison of those in a different video. I have taken off the shrink wrap, and inside each one the cards were wrapped as well, so I did take that off. So we're going to go ahead and do a side-by-side of these and check out the absolutely horrible card stock on this one. I'm not sure about this one, but let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, so the Mystic Palette, the color one, you get this big nice Llewellyn book box set. You get the big nice set, the magnetic closure. You get a very nice guidebook with glossy pages, a colored guidebook at that, and there's the cards, which are absolutely enormous. And with the muted, you're just getting the box and the deck of cards. There's no book, there's no nothing. As you can see, the cards are quite large. So there is the muted. And here is the color. I wasn't sure if that was a card. No. Okay. So here is the color. Okay, the color has glossy. This is glossy Llewellyn finish, which I like. I love Llewellyn cardstock. Now, I was hoping to get this version and hoping that the cardstock was different, but it's not. Let's zoom down. As for a comparison, here is the indie version, and you can see the cards are quite large, much bigger. The indie version is thicker. This is very, very thin. It's very matte. It seems like it's going to be very clumpy. I was hoping that I would love the mass market version and get rid of my this one, because I don't like the clumpiness of the cards. I can't stand clumpy cards. But that's not the case. Let's go ahead and flip through. Nonetheless, they're gorgeous. So I'm not sure. I wish they would have made the muted glossy. See this one? You can see the gloss. And this one is very matte and clumpy. But anyway, let's go ahead and look through them. I've never owned this edition. I thought it was a little much. I really liked the tone with this one, so that's why I had chose this one long ago. And I got a guidebook with my indie version, so and I did notice that it's very much like the guidebook for the colored, but I purchased that separately when I purchased this. Anyways, here we go. So this deck is thicker than this one, I can tell you that. I can see the difference. And as you can see, nice slidey cards, which I love. And as you can see here, we're all clumped up. So unfortunately, for the muted, it's just never going to work for me, unfortunately. So it may go back. I wouldn't be able to do readings for myself with it. I have to have jumper cards. Let's go ahead and flip through these. There's the backs. Now again, mind you, the cardstock is very, very thin, flexible, flimsy. These are the mass market editions, and they're much larger than the indie versions. This feels just like paper, the muted. I usually really enjoy his work, but with this one, you know, he could have done better. He could have done better. Yeah, it's just the color in this deck is just so vibrant, and I do love vibrant colors, but I really love this. But this isn't a deck that I can work for myself or clients, because like I said, I have to have jumping cards. Yeah, I love. Now my other one, I can get jumpers out of my my indie version. It's not the easiest thing in the world, but this Hermit card is just everything. We're going to go ahead and just flip so that we don't run out of time. One of the nicest stuffed cards I've ever laid eyes on. Still like this one. I mean, the color's pretty, but I think there's too much color in this this one. And again, these are very large, so if you have tiny hands, these may not be what you're looking for. But I believe that the indies are still available. I was just hoping that there would be a change in the cardstock with these, and while I was at it, I was like, I might as well finally grab the color one too. But I don't know if I like the colored. And there's the world. And there is a misprint in this one. I'm not sure if it's in this one or not. We'll see. So here we are into the wands. There's the ace. And the misprint is with the 9 of Wands. So we're coming up here. Okay, the misprint's only on the muted. As you can see, we have a 0. Everybody's been noticing that. Doesn't bother me none, because, you know, I know what the card are. I don't like this. I don't like the red. I don't like that. I don't like, it doesn't match. I don't like it on this card either. Now that's really pretty. Really pretty and vibrant, but I love this. This is just a beautiful, beautiful deck. I do, again, I'd have to say these colors, as much as I love bright, vibrant colors, they're a bit much. Oh, oh wow, look at this. I'm getting 2 of these. I hope we're not missing a card. I just got 2 of the same card. Well, I'm gonna set that up there for now. That's strange. This is one of the prettiest 10 of cups I've ever seen. It is just so gorgeous. Yeah, I love the muted way better than the color. I will have to try a reading out with the color before I know if I'll be keeping it or not, and see how it reads for me. I love how big the cards are. I don't mind big cards at all. Look at the differences here. So here we are going into the swords. This is just gorgeous. This is a gorgeous card too. It's not so over saturated with color. See, and then we have a blue number down here. I don't like that. One of the best 6 of swords as well. And the deck has so many gorgeous, gorgeous cards in it. Just think there were things he could have done differently with this deck to make it perfect. I was never a fan of his court cards. Like this guy. I mean, who is this person? But other than that, his decks usually don't disappoint. Okay, Pentacles. I love this. And here we have green number. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna love the colored edition. And again, like I said, I was hoping for this one to be different cardstock. I wish so much that this one had this cardstock. This squirrel, he's so cute. Yeah, see the green? It doesn't It throws it right off for me. Definitely would be sticking with this one, but I think it will be my indie version. Yeah, that green has no place there. Queen. And this guy here. And the king. So we ended up with an extra card. Wonder if anyone else has. Maybe that's a message to me. Let's see how they shuffle. Yeah, they're huge. And I have big hands. So shuffling these would not be pleasurable. The only thing I like about this one is the glossy Llewellyn cardstock, because I love it, but it's just they're so big. Yeah, you're getting a whole lot of imagery to see. I mean, they are pretty. Let's check out the muted clumpy. Yeah, it's all clumps. And it's so, I mean, not nicely made. Not good quality, I would have to say, in my humble opinion. And I have enough decks to know what's good and what ain't. Your hands will probably hurt after a session with these, but you're not going to get an accurate shuffle. I mean, it's all clumps. There's no way to get an accurate shuffle like that. There's just not. I don't care what anybody says. You can't. They're a nightmare. I wouldn't recommend these to anybody. And we get the worst card in the deck up. Yeah, see, I can't even, you know, I had to go up here at first and up here to try to get the card off. You shouldn't have to struggle like that. Yeah, nope, definitely going back. They will definitely be going back, but I'm glad I was able to do a review for everyone. Now, the indie version, these, as far as I know, are still available. I know this one is. Now, the indie version here, I can get jumpers. I was just hoping that the new version, see, I can get my jumpers. So I will stick with this one, and they're smaller. Of course, that death card, don't leave me alone. So yeah, I'll definitely be sticking with my my indie version, and these ones will be going back, but I am glad that I was able to give a review. And the indie version is thicker. It's not so flimsy. And this you know, this new mass market version does not come with a guidebook, but I was able to purchase a guidebook for this. But even though I think it's for the colored one, Let me take a look here. I mean, this guidebook here is nice, but you don't get a whole lot of info in here. Ciro Marchetti, even though he creates tarot decks, he doesn't know tarot. So it's kind of really cool. So let's go to one of the cards. Okay, so here we are at the Chariot. Let's find the Chariot in the book, this booklet here. The Chariot. So you're pretty much getting the same things here. The standard elements. At the top we see not one but two drivers. The two drivers can be the Chariot's wheel contains 8 spokes. Beneath the wheel, the imagery is in its entirety. Keyword meanings. And over on this page, it's still going on to the keyword meanings. Then we get astrology on both, then Hebrew letter. So yep, the guidebooks are identical. So they're for both decks. And this is the one that I purchased with my indie version. So I'm glad I was able to at least do a review. I don't think I'll be keeping either of these indie versions. I'm gonna give this one a little bit of a try, the colored, and see. But the muted one's definitely gonna go back. I can't use it. There'd be no way for me to use it. No reason spending all that money. Thanks to, you know, if I can order from Amazon first, I will. That way the returns are always so easy and I don't have to worry about it. So yeah, that was my review on the new mass market versions, which did just come out February 8th, I believe, of the Mystic palette, both editions. Thank you for watching. Take care.